Another excellent outing today. It's the Hartford Yard Goats and the Binghamton just about ready to roll here. And today's starting pitcher, Ty Rodriguez. We're well into the season. With the success he's having on the hill, his odds of advancing look quite good. Caleb Hobson, the leadoff batter, looks at ball one. Now this is lifted to center. That one gets down for a hit, and the leadoff hitter aboard. And he keeps swinging a hot bat some really good games lately. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. And that's in for a strike. Amador hitting second in the lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. On a line for a base hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. So digging in, Zach Kokoska. Swings through that one. Good job to let the low one go there. Advantage to the hitter right now. He's got runners on and a friendly count, so he should be aggressive on this next pitch. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks him down to one challenge left. And that ABS review is sponsored by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical, where they're committed to finding the ideal specs for your spectacles. Once you get glasses with them, you'll see the world in a whole new light. In the air on the infield, and there's the call for the infield fly.
Rule in effect.
Now it's the shortstop, Chad Stevens. And a big swing and a miss. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Foul ball, still 0-2. Out on strikes, and that ends the inning. No runs on 2 hits. So up next, Ty Rodriguez. Runner at second with nobody out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Not a great swing. He was early and off balance. The pitcher might subtract a little more and see if he chases something bad. And now the 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider ran away for strike 3 there. Top half of the second from Binghamton. Here's the catcher, Rob Brantley. The 0-1. Comes up empty. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. And quickly one away in the second inning. Late on that fastball. 1 out and the base is empty. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Started after it, tried to hold up, and a look to first. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says it's a swing. Next to hit for the Yard Goats, Jared Thomas. Not getting the desired results at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in the last 5 games. Here's a high chopper. There with plenty of time. Inning over. They go down in order. On to the next inning, and now the DH, Derek Bernard.
Hee-haw!
Swing and a miss. That's a K. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Lays down a bunt, and that's
a foul.
Top of the third, no score. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. First two batters gone in the top of the third. Nobody on and 2 outs. Adael Amador digs in now. Excellent swing the last time up. A line drive single to center.
Yeah.
He's started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. That pitch in for a strike. 0-2 now. And that's number 8. Only 1 to go. That misses.
No, that's down.
And
Ball.
it's 1-2. That was well spotted, but he couldn't get the call from the plate umpire. But he's handling it well, and he might get that call later. Battling here, fouls it away. He got so close to the immaculate inning before that foul ball. Really attacking the zone. Got the batter swinging. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Moving on now to the home half. 1 gone and a runner on at first. Next up for the Rumble Ponies, Ty Rodriguez.
Hey, your turn. Drive it,
And a big swing and a miss. Here's the pitch. Runner is on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, bounces, safe. I like the aggressiveness right there. The pitchers have been dealing so far, so you might as well try to apply some pressure and see if you can steal your way into scoring position. And that's outside. 1 out and a runner at second. Here in the back end of the third inning. And that's too high. That one not close. And now 3-2. Hard hit to right center.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the
And
ball.
that's a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Great back control on that pitch. Got a pitch on the outside, let it travel deep into the zone. Runner on the move, in the dirt. Safe at second, not even close. Not a huge arm behind home plate, so the base runner stood a good chance of getting that steal. Factor in the big lead, and that's how you get that swipe. Runner on the go again. Next one's popped in the air into right. Amador under it. Gets there. Got it. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Jacob Reimer, the next to hit. And the runner takes off for third. This pitch popped up. And makes the catch. Yes, back on the mound to face the meat of the order. Not an easy task. Kokoska, 27 years old, and he's knocked in 8 runs over his last 10 games.
Ball.
One-two pitch. That one misses
That's inside.
inside.
Ball.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. 1 gone leading off the fourth.
The first baseman, number 22, Aiden Longwell.
He's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive his success, really putting the ball where he wants it to go. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. The Yard Goats down a run. Top half of the fourth. And
That's a ball.
that just misses. What a take with 2 strikes. Breaking ball, and
Hit
that
him.
got the
Take
hitter.
your base.
Well, it was a 2-strike count, but a hit by pitch puts the runner aboard. One away and a runner at first.
Good.
And now it's going to be Chad Stevens. Went down on strikes the first time through. High fly ball to shallow right field. Gets there. Got it.
Now batting, the catcher, Rob Brantley.
Dives, but it kicks off the glove. The throw
He's
is
up.
still in time, and they do get the third out of the inning. All set for the start of this inning. Stepping to the plate for Hartford, Blake Wright.
Hey, ha!
Swing and a miss. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Ground ball to first. Schwartz will do it alone, and the leadoff hitter set down in the
Now
fifth.
batting, the left fielder, Jared Thomas.
Lifted down the left side. Barrow has this one sized up. And a couple of quick outs. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, Derek Bernard. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. That one at the knees, it's a strike. What a job to stifle this offense. Almost 5 full innings of shutout pitching. Pitch misses.
Ball.
Ball 1. That's an 0-2 fastball that most hitters will take a rip at, but he took it and got away with it. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. Nice job out there as he gets one down. Ty Rodriguez now at the plate. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. Hit hard on a line. And now 2 down. They turn things over to the southpaw, Nate Lavender. Has to collect quick outs and keep the team within striking distance. Line drive, and it's caught. Might need to do something to reset your karma. That liner had base hit. Rodriguez struck out 9 and didn't allow any earned runs over 5 innings. I liked a lot of what we saw from him in this one. He put them in a position to win, and they took advantage.
There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do. Like you do.
Now at the dish, Ty Rodriguez. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Swing and a drive, deep left field, pretty far back there. And it's off the top of the wall. Throw comes in, runner stops. Second and third, nobody out. And you can bet he feels really good about that one. Maybe not quite the right launch angle exit velo combination to leave the yard, but he did a really nice job pounding that one to deep left. Extra bases are always appreciated. So digging in, JT Schwartz. In the air to left.
Come on, dig.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. Two outs, bases empty.
The designated hitter, Ty Rodriguez.
Looper into right field.
Pick it up,
and it drops in. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Digging in at the plate for the Rumble Ponies, JT Schwartz. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Runner on the go. The catcher blocks it, and he steals second without a throw. Pitcher steps off. And they put the tag on. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Runner at first, 1 away. skies it out towards left center. 2 down. Next up, the designated hitter, Ty Rodriguez.
Looking good. Nobody better up there.
Ball.
Blanks Disposal Services now offers document shredding. They'll rip through your sensitive information until there's no trace left. And because they use their claws, it's eco-friendly too. Call Blanks Disposal Services today. And that is out number 2. Coming up to the dish for Binghamton, JT Schwartz.
Hey, clutch up right now.
Quick move to first. Dives back in, safe.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ground ball, right side. Play made. That ends the inning. If he has more games like this, a promotion will probably follow. Very good work.
Back outside, riding my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shawty, I step like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane, down 4 or 5. Be stick.
Next to hit for the Yard Goats, Zach Kokoska. The 0-1. Runner on the go. Up the middle, Rodriguez. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. Here's the second baseman, Ty Rodriguez. 2 hits in last night's game. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Rodriguez getting the start up the middle at second, hitting second in the lineup, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2025. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. At the belt, kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 gone. Efficient work on the mound there. So up next, Roynier Hernandez. 0-2, here's the pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. Runner at second with nobody out. In the air to center. And makes the catch. Runner tags at second and makes it up to third with 1 away. Ty Rodriguez getting ready to hit. Bounces it to the left side. Right. Fires over to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. 1 out and a runner at second. And the batter will be the shortstop, Dion Jorge. Grounder, it's off the pitcher. Still able to get it there in time. And they end up with a runner at third. Rodriguez digs in. A frustrating day, but here's another RBI chance.
Hey, keep it going. Go for us.
And they say he went. First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. That one hit to right. And that'll do it. 2 runners left stranded. Stepping to the plate for Binghamton, Ty Rodriguez. 0 for 4 so far. He's flied out twice and also grounded out and struck out. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Ball.
The Yard Goats trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of the 9th.
Ball.
Hacks and misses, got a chase swing. Tough to make contact on pitches that high up. Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. The loss is just the rotten cherry on top. So digging in, Zach Kokoska.
Fielder, number 28, Zach Kokoska.
Runner at first, one away. Hit on the ground, might be two. Swings to second. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Offense held in check here. Bottom half of inning number one coming up. No score after half an inning. One down. Ty Rodriguez will hit next. Fly ball, right field. Racing over to make the catch. Big cut there. Tried to get under it and generate some pop, but got a little too far under it. Here we go in the top of the third, scoreless ball game. Here's the third baseman, Blake Wright Rodriguez. There's one down. First and second here with nobody out.
Here we go. Make something happen.
Rodriguez in now, takes ball one off the plate. Hard hit for a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate, comes in to score. Digging in at the plate for the Rumble Ponies, JT Schwartz. Here's the 2-2, runner on the move. Oh, he demolished it, soaring out towards right field, and this ball is way gone. And they tack on three. It's 5-zip. He'll be proud of the swing he put on that one. That's one for the personal highlight reel. That was a nice, patient approach in that at-bat. He let some bad pitches go, found one he liked, and didn't miss. Bottom half of the fifth, and the Rumble Ponies batting. There have been a lot of great baseball players in Binghamton over the years, including Hall of Famers Wee Willie Keeler, Whitey Ford, and Lefty Gomez. You know that one leafy green and vegetable juice you can never remember? That's watercress. This message brought to you by our sponsors, the National Watercress Council of America. Ground ball to short.
Get it out!
On to first, and the leadoff batter retires. Base hit, one run is in.
Find it!
Ball comes in, runner stops at third, bases still loaded with two outs. Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive cut there, had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There goes the runner. And that's a strikeout looking. Stepping to the plate for Hartford, number 20. Bounces this one to second. Rodriguez. And plenty of time to first. And that... Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Sean Sullivan. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Nope, ball.
And now
That
2-2.
That's a ball.
Wow, he's showing an excellent eye at the plate. Really tough pitch to take. That one misses. This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. Should be extra bases here. Around first, hustling for 2. It's a double, 3-hit ball game. Great job by the leadoff hitter there. They need runners and scoring opportunities. That's exactly what he gave them with that knock. Plenty of options now. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. And here's the first baseman, J.T. Schwartz.
Come on, back.
Sullivan checks the runner, dives back, and out. Rodriguez did pretty well for them in the win. Had 3 hits and 2 runs batted in. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for them. Nice job to help lift them to the win. Ty Rodriguez getting ready. He's on an absolute tear. Next is the designated hitter, Ty Rodriguez. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Brecht, a 6'4" righty. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a 2-seam.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Ripped, but it curls foul. Jonathan Henriquez on at first, no outs. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Hey, your pitch, no one better.
Rodriguez in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Out towards left center, Thomas on the move to the alley. Gets there, got it. Runner at second, 2 down. The 0-1.
No, that's out.
Here we go. Clutch up for us now.
Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Fights that one off. We'll reset and do it again. Here comes the 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss at the splitter for strike 3. Continue. 1 down. And now the DH, Ty Rodriguez. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Foul ball there. This broadcast is brought to you by the quadratic formula. Remember, kids, that's negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. The quadratic formula. Rips this one to short. Out. This is a game to flush, no doubt. He may be feeling like he let the team down in the loss. Ty Rodriguez, a rising star, continues his professional journey today. We're almost ready to get this one going. On the hill here today, Ty Rodriguez. We're well into the season. With the success he's having on the hill, his odds of advancing look quite good. Caleb Hobson leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball.
falling behind
Ball.
2-1. And swing and miss. And a curve
No,
misses
that's out.
outside. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup. A bit unusual to see him swing so early. Typically uses the whole field, but a little jumpy in this spot. Right
Oh,
through
yeah.
there for a strike. Amador, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. One, two now. And
Hey!
that's a strikeout looking. Quick start to this afternoon's action, and there are two gone. So two out, and here at the plate, Zach Kokoska. Really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. And makes the catch. Rodriguez kept the bats quiet in that inning. Stepping in, Ty Rodriguez, 0 for 4 in yesterday's loss. And it's a blooper to left, and that'll get down for a hit. So one on now with one away. JT Schwartz, the next to hit. Runner on the go. Swing, soft line drive, and there's a hit. To third.
All right, he's up. You're up. You're up.
And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Coming up to the dish for Binghamton, Jacob Reimer.
Right here now. Runner, he's going.
Line drive, and it's caught. He takes it to the bag and doubles the runner off. The Yard Goats at the plate here in the second inning.
Hey!
Bad Boy Bidets has a wide array of patterns available, from classic flames to leopard print to stroboscopes. Make every toilet
That
visit
missed.
an
That's a
adventure
ball.
with Bad Boy Bidets. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. That one fouled off. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. And 1-2. Out to center. Ewing coming on. 1 up, 1 down. Late on that fastball. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. Got the batter looking for the K. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 3 straight fastballs, and he gets caught looking at the third one. Pretty quick AB. 2 down now. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Chad Stevens.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Top half, third inning. Here's the left fielder, Jared Thomas. Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety. Got the strikeout looking. They get the leadoff batter here in the third.
The third base, number 9.
And a curve
Outside,
misses
ball.
outside.
Hoo-yah!
Late with the swing there. One out and the base is empty. And it's a pop-up. Barnes under it. And quickly 2 away. 2 away here, nobody on. Next up, the designated hitter, Derek Bernard. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Got it. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. 9 straight set down here to start the game. 2 outs, base is empty.
The designated hitter, Tom Rodriguez.
We'll see how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage is a problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, this field is still playable. Something that bears watching, though. And it drops in. That keeps the inning going. And now the first baseman, JT Schwartz. Runner on the go. In the dirt. And no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Runner going again. That's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters for Rodriguez. Back out there to face the heavy hitters of this lineup. Not going to be easy.
Hee-haw!
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at-bat. Goes out looking for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Pops thought that pitch missed, and here comes a challenge. Right through there for a strike. This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. In the air, out to right. That's pretty deep. And there are 2 outs. Bases are empty with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Zach Kokoska. 0 for 1 so far. Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. Strike 2. 2 straight strikes low in the zone, and it's 0-2. Batter has to be able to lay off something off speed down in the dirt, because that could be what's coming. Skies it to right field. That one down for a hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 gone. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Now we'll see if they can crack the scoreboard first. Over to pick it up. Tosses to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We're in the top half of the 5th. Stepping to the plate for Hartford, the catcher, number 20.
Hee-haw!
Swings through that one for strike 2. Rocks and fires. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Chad Stevens.
Hey!
This one is in there. That's strike 2. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. So 2 out. Jared Thomas getting ready to hit. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. This one lifted to center field. And that's the end of the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Nate Lavender. And walks have been an issue at times this season, so we'll see what kind of command we get today on the mound. Rodriguez in the box for the 3rd time today. Takes that one off the plate. Hard liner. Dives, but can't make the catch. No outs. Runner at first. Next up for the Rumble Ponies, JT Schwartz. Quick toss to first. Back safely. Now here's the 0-2. There goes the runner on the ground. Stevens. There's one.
Come on, you're down. You're down.
Not in time. Safe. Jacob Reimer digs in now.
Third baseman, Jacob Reimer.
The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a chopper. Safe.
He's
and
in there.
They take
Hey.
the lead. Nobody out. Runners at the corners. Next is the designated hitter, Ty Rodriguez. Smoked a line drive single to center the last time up. 0-1. He's doing a good job of changing speeds. First the off-speed stuff, then the heat. Now the hitter's off balance. That one misses, and the count is 2-2. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. 2-2, and the pitch. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Good location on that heat. Rodriguez was solid both hitting and pitching in this ballgame. Games like this show that he can add a lot of value to any roster. When you're in the minors, you're looking for any edge to help get you to the majors. Performing like this as a two-way player can only help.